I do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Minecraft vlog. My name is Greg. We're back in our first little project here on the world. In the world. This is not a server. Multiplayer coming soon to a screen near you, hopefully. We are back over here. Haha, yes. What are we doing back over here? Well, I mentioned last time we wanted to get away from our little logging town, so we're coming back here, and we're gonna do some stuff over here. So the first thing I want to show you is, I guess that I extended this out. It came to here before, and I extended it around there a little bit because I have some plans for this area to expand the town, but that'll be a little later. But right here we're going to build a little dock, but let me show you first what I did. So along here we have a nice long river. This is my first time boating this river, actually. Boating, that's correct. Great job on the English language. The boat, it feels slow in this river, I'm not gonna lie. It seems much faster on the ocean. Render. Might need to widen it out a little there. Some parts get a little narrow, but that's fine. That's just fine. So if you boat along this river, you can see I kind of terraformed. I had to bridge some gaps with water. Maybe bridge isn't the best use. Excuse me coming through. Thank you. So we're going to continue along here. So many squids, man. So many squids. So these narrow little areas are areas I had to dig out manually. I didn't put that on camera or do a time lapse because we kind of just did it in the logging village. We are ping-ponging all over this river, my lord. Here we go. We can do it. Good job. Thank you. So if we go continue around here, continue. Deep river, continue. It goes all the way, spoiler, this goes all the way to the ocean, or the sea, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if it's deep ocean. I think it is deep ocean. But it goes all the way around. It actually goes to a village first, which I have plans for. There it is. It's like I knew it was coming, or something. There's the village. We might do some work on this today too. I have some plans for it. So, okay, keep going. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, you can see some flowers. Whee! It goes all the way out to... Wow, it really loops around here. It's a windy river, which I love. And I'm going to put a little time lapse in just showing you the river from above and all that sort of stuff before we get building the dock. So as you can see, we have made it to open waters, and the forest biome, the mega taiga, is just across this sea. Obviously there's a little more desert and stuff, but if you keep trekking along, you'll eventually get there. But that's kind of what I did off camera, is just connected this river up. Most of it was already in place. I just had to dig out a few little areas. Where are we going? We're going this way. I had to dig out a few little areas to make it work perfectly. But we're going to head back all the way to the village. Oh, my my throat is a little scratchy today. A little scratchy. I miss this area, which is just fine. So we're going to start over back. We're going to build a little dock at the town. Maybe make a little sign that says the name of the river. Maybe we'll name the river later if anyone has an idea. Put it in the comments below. And if you, for that matter, if you have an idea to name the towns that we've established, go for it as well. But I'm going to head back, put a little time lapse in to show you this river and how cool it is, and kind of give you a feel for the land surrounding, because this river is going to be a key source of inspiration for us. So why don't you take a look at that now while I head back to town. Ladies and gentlemen, so the inspiration that this river is going to provide us is life establishes itself around water and bodies of water. It's a known fact. You can Google it, okay? You can look it up. It's a fact. Anyway, right here. So we're gonna, like, when you look at like the best example is the Amazon River, I guess. All the tribes are off the Amazon River for the most part. If you look at the Nile is another good example. Civilization established itself around the Nile River. So basically our communities and towns and maybe cities eventually are gonna be built somewhat off of this this little river here. So we already have this town. Obviously the logging town is quite far away, and some towns will be far away like that, which is perfectly fine. But for now, or for the time being, in general, I should say, this river is going to be very important for us. How's that? So we're gonna put a little dock in here. That's fine. Like so. This can go here. And this one can go over on this side. Why not? How many do we have? There we go. Like so. So this is our little dock area. Good, I like that. That's a good look. Obviously one wide gap there. Not too worried about it. We got a one wide gap and a 2 wide gap, which is perfectly fine by me. Fine by me. Let's see how this looks. I don't like it. Don't like it. These are textured like this because this is how Cirque has them set up. I would like to have maybe a bench, or not a bench, a chest here to kind of make it look like, you know, you can store some stuff before your big journey in a boat down the river kind of deal. I think that looks pretty good. But this is kind of one spot. Let's go sleep real quick. Let's enjoy the sunset though while we do. Look at those beautiful skies. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But let's pop in bed. We don't need any bad guys hanging around. But now we're gonna head over to the desert village and maybe start cleaning that up to finish off the episode and see what we can plan over there. So I'm gonna go do some work on that, and I will meet you on the other side of a beautiful time lapse. there. Hello. Hello. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Showing the people. Okay, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, so let's review. Okay? So we're putting in spruce roads. And we have these ugly, and I mean ugly, houses, right? This is our desert village. We laid out a wall because I think we'll use these villagers for trading. Seems like a good idea, and there's some good land around if we wanted to do a sugarcane farm or something like that for the paper villagers, or farmlands to do farmer trades. So I think we'll try to keep these villagers alive, basically. There's a lot of brown coats here. Shepherd. What are you? A lot of Fletchers. I hear a skeleton. I caused a few. It's a bunch of caves underneath here. I caused a few cave-ins, but that's fine. But yeah, this episode we figured out our color palette, right? High contrast with these blocks here. That's kind of misrepresenting. I don't think we'll be using like the side texture of sandstone. Sparingly, if so. Very sparingly. If so, we'll use a lot of smooth sandstone, I'd say. But this is a good texture contrast in my opinion. It's high, very high contrast. But I like it. I think it works. And then we're also going to bring in, let me run back to my workshop area that I claimed for my own. I also want to bring in some of the, did I seriously only bring 12? I thought I brought a stack. That was an oversight. So we're going to switch out a lot of these houses for the spruce block. So let me just show you how that looks in here against something like this as an accent. I think it looks pretty good. And we're also going to get rid of these ugly ass roofs. These ones, they're hideous. They're hideous roofs. And we're going to replace it with things like that. But we're going to put our own spin on these kind of flat style roofs. Let's grab the right tool. So it's going to be something like this, right? With fences or something, their own kind of roofs, and we won't use these doors probably because they're ugly too. They're ugly too, those doors. So I think it's going to look a lot better when it's all said and done. Probably some spruce fences tied into the roofs, or slabs even. In some places, but in general, this, if you look at, slice this in half right here and take the roof off, this combo compared to this combo, so much better in my opinion. And then we'll also figure out what we want to do with farms and resources and put a backstory behind this village as well. I think that'll be good. I think it'll be great. My initial thoughts are this would be one of the first villages, very primitive, very early established village, but they're also very important in the whole wheel of things. Maybe they control this area of the river, so they're very important. They're very important people. We'll have to figure out what their export-import situation is going to be and all that, but that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Will you take part in my life, my love? That is my dream.